programa con las buenas entrevistas a tus luchadores favoritos. Con la voz de la experiencia, Superboy. Y las vaciladas del bandido. Ya comienza el programa Hablando de Lucha. Hablando de Lucha.
Buenas noches, amigos, ¿cómo estamos? Ya saben, es martes y significa una cosa solamente. Es el día de Hablando de Lucha con su amigo el bandido y mi fiel compañero, mi brother de Another Mother, el más sexy de los sexys, Superboy. ¿Cómo andas, soy yo?
Bandido, ¿cómo estamos? Otra vez martesito para hablar de lo que nos gusta, de lo que nos encanta, de lucha libre aquí con el bandido y Superboy. Y quiero empezar, mi querido bandido, qué show el del sábado pasado. La neta, noche de la victoria número 4. Yo digo, es mi opinión, que ha sido la mejor de la noche de las victorias.
La verdad, Superboy, quedé muy conforme con todas las luchas. Honestamente, las chavas lo llevan a otro nivel. Este es el segundo evento más vendido en pre-sale que hemos tenido, Superboy. A las 2 de la tarde ya estaba sold out el evento. Metimos masías, Superboy. Si ves que casi mantenemos 2 hileras, metimos 4 hileras de un lado. Y todavía nos faltó sillas, honestamente. Rellenamos las esquinas, metimos sillas por todos lados, mi Superboy, y todavía hubo gente parada.
Fíjate que qué chulada, qué bonito llegar a una arena y verla llena, la neta, porque se nota y se ve el agradecimiento del público que le gusta, que va, porque hay buen evento, la verdad. Desde donde yo me siento, que es en el stage, tengo un panorama, un bird's eye view muy padrote, y verás qué chulo se ve desde ahí, mi querido bandido, el ring. Oyes, quiero felicitarte, y felicitar también a Rojo Clothing, que vistieron el ring con las siglas de la NTLL, su lona negra con sus siglas de la NTLL, los esquineros también con las siglas de la compañía, las faldas alrededor del ring también, muy bonito, muy profesional, que se miraba todo, la neta, estaba padrísimo. Y la gente, ¿qué te puedo decir de la gente, mi querido bandido? Hay que estar bien trucha con la raza, porque si no te comen, mi querido bandido.
La verdad que sí, mi Superboy. Hemos tratando de ir mejorando, vamos cambiando las cositas un poquito cada evento. Les tengo una sorpresa para Los Ángeles, Superboy, porque el 18 de febrero, Superboy, regresamos para atrás para la área de Los Ángeles, mi Superboy. Honestamente, estoy emocionado porque va a ser un super evento, mi Superboy.
Wow.
Regresa la NTLL directamente de su gira a Japón, Extreme Tiger. Va a estar aquí con nosotros en Los Ángeles. Y no más eso, directamente de México, Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, Robin Alvarado, mi Superboy.
Robin Alvarado, wow.
El LOKO. Llega también, pues, el campeón de la NTLL, Hammerstone, a Los Ángeles, mi Superboy. Hablando de campeones, Superboy, honestamente, nuestra campeona Zaira. Te voy a decir una cosa, mi Superboy. Yo estaba un poquito preocupado porque le tengo fe a mi campeona, Superboy, pero vamos a hablarlo por lo claro. La Sexy Star es una súper talentosa luchadora. Yo pienso que ni en AAA le han dado un buen lugar a Sexy Star que se merece, porque se miró el sábado la calidad de luchadora que es, honestamente. Y tú tienes a tu campeona, pero tú quieres asegurar que esté listo para esos obstáculos, ¿no? Y la verdad, pasan muchas cosas atrás de cortina, Superboy, y esas cosas te preparan más, preparan a uno como promotor, uno como luchador. Y ese sábado la tóxica demostró que merece al 1000% ese campeonato, mi Superboy. No más por lo que pasó afuera del ring, pero lo que pasó adentro del ring, mi Superboy.
Pero ahí te quiero corregir, mi querido bandido. Es que no se lo merece. Es que ella se lo ganó y está demostrando por qué es la campeona de la NTLL. Ella no va a dejar que nadie, por más superestrella que sea o por más fregona que sea, ella no va a dejar que lleguen a su casa, porque ella lo dijo, this is my house. Ella dijo, es mi casa y aquí se van a hacer las cosas como yo digo. Es que la tóxica es otra cosa. ¿Sabes qué? Súper sorprendido por la actitud, la calidad y la forma que se comportó la tóxica ante una gran estrella de México, porque sí lo es, mi querido bandido. Y te voy a decir otra cosa. Hay que dar crédito donde el crédito se merece y mis respetos para Sexy Star porque vino y demostró la calidad. Llegó y se vio de a leguas simplemente en su caminado, en la forma de que se lleva, se dirige y se comporta arriba de un cuadrilátero y su lucha espectacular. O sea, quieres buscarle fallas, no le vas a encontrar, porque vino con todo, vino preparada, pero ¿sabes qué? Mis respetos para la tóxica.
Y Superboy, no más eso, te voy a decir una cosa, vamos a un poquito en inglés, we're streaming live on Instagram, we had a lot of fans come from Northern California. People drove over 5 hours to be at this event, Superboy.
Wow.
And what really makes me feel proud of that we're running a good event is that they're telling me we'll see you next month.
Yes.
Yeah. 5-hour drive. And then you know what? We have our fans, Luis Rosales, Superboy. Buenas noches, amigos. Oh, wow, qué mejor show el sábado pasado, Noche de la Victoria 4, y todos las batallistas, todo the show. It was an awesome and sold out. NTL es mi casa. Déjate corrijo, mi Luis, ya te lo dije. NTL no es tu casa, NTL es tu familia, carnal.
Efectivamente.
Como familia, mi Superboy.
Exactly. Oh no, yeah, I want to give a big shout out to my boy Danny Divine. You know what? I want to see them back, Joe. I don't know what's going on with the tag team champions. I haven't seen them lately. You know, starting this year, I was expecting them to see them in February, but they're not booked. What's going on? I want to see my boy Danny Divine, the Divine Brothers, los hermanos Divino. ¿Dónde están, mi querido bandido? Where are they?
The Brother Divine, they had a couple of family trips planned. You know, the new year, new everything. So they asked for some time off, but they will be back in March.
Awesome.
They will be back in March. It's awesome for the fans, Superboy, but I don't know if it's awesome. Here's Danny. But they've been gracious enough to allow us to handle some family time. We'll be back. Yeah,
awesome. That's they are missed. Family time is always a good time.
The people that hate them are the ones that ask for them the most, Superboy.
Yes.
And it's going to be a good event in March. But we do have Angel. Some guys, Saturday was fun. Everything was sold out. Yeah, it was. We did really good. I'll give a big shout out to Big Pat. Big Pat, he's on Instagram right now. He came down from Northern California. Also, he says, I'll make the trip again anytime.
Wow.
All staff delivered a great show. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, Big Pat. Wrestle Chick, it was her birthday. We gave her a little celebration. Everything worked out perfect, Superboy. Everything went down to the key how it's supposed to. The girls really kicked ass. I've been messaging with the girls. Sexy Star wants to come back. She wants to make NTL her home. And not only that's what we have girls reaching out that want to challenge Sexy Star, want to challenge Zyra. So there's a lot of stuff going on with that you know we gotta get together on scheduling. But honestly, it's going to be a good year for NTL 2024. You
know what? It is, Bandido. Let me tell you something. It was really good to see new faces. It was, you know, talking to some people out there in the audience, you know, a lot of the fans. They made, like you said, they made a big drive to come over here to NTLL and just check out Night on Victorias. And I just hope it was, you know, they were raving about it. You know, they loved it. And I'm just hoping to see them back on the next show for February the 17th. So yeah, definitely. We have the right combination. We have the good vibes, and people are just responding to everything, Bandido. And I was glad to see Rosie, Tony again. Haven't seen them in a while. And, they also made their trip down there. So awesome. Yeah, definitely. And big shout out to Angel, man. He was all over the place.
Angel.
Just gonna give him a big shout out.
Tickets are now on sale, and they're selling. Superboy, Shot to the Heart, this Saturday, February 17th. Shot to the Heart, Palmdale. We have the super event. And then Sunday, February 18th, double shot to the heart, where we said LOKO is coming back. LOKO is coming back to LA, NTL LA, and the Superboys will be in LA together. Vito will be back in LA. G-Sharp. We have a couple of debuts. We have Black Destiny, one of the champions from the Crash from TJ. So it's going to be a good show in LA, and Palmdale, never fails. We have
exactly. No, you know what? I'm just sitting right here in the comments. Alberto Padrecito Cortés, sí, carnalito. Vamos a regresar allí al Boys and Girls Club de la McDowell. Domingo, febrero 18. Ahí vamos a estar. Acaban de poner la cartelera, así que no me faltes, carnalito, no me faltes. Aparta tus boletos de ringside si te vas a sentar en ringside, porque eso se va a poner candente, se va a poner bueno. Y como siempre, van a estar batallando por los que les gusta sentarse en primera fila. Si no apartan sus boletos, no se van a poder sentar en primera fila. Esta semana me voy a dedicar a mandarle a toda la raza inboxes y el flyer para que nos visiten, y les voy a comentar que si quieren ringside, que lo vayan apartando desde ahorita, porque los boletos se van a ir rápido.
See, so I'll give Big Pat. I was very impressed with the women on the show that I saw for the first time. You're all making women's wrestling in California great, and that's the point of Big Pat and Superboy. I've told you, I enjoy wrestling. Wrestling for me is great, and the thing we want to do, we want to provide a strong division for male division and a strong female division. And the reason we do it is because there's nothing better than seeing the women have a good match. You do not need to mix them up. You do not need to do the gender. And women showed Saturday that they do not need a man to make their matches better. They could do it all by themselves.
Definitely not, man. If you missed this show, Night of the Victorias, you missed a great show. And again, this is something I've been saying. I guess women against women, makes it more competitive amongst them, and they're always trying to shine out each other, and that's what makes that's what I love. That's what I love. It's just who's better and who wants to come back. And you know what? And let me tell you something. The main event, I never expected Brittany Brooks to go out and challenge La Tóxica. But you know what? Sexy Star had a few words of her own, and she wasn't happy when she butted in.
Sexy Star was not done.
And not only that, but she gave props to La Tóxica. That's saying a lot.
Not only that, Sexy Star wasn't done. And you know what? I don't know. Brittany Brooks might have pissed her off because Sexy Star was asking, "Who's that girl?"
No, she did piss her off.
Bring her up.
Pissed her off, man.
Also, real quick, I do want to give a big shout out to Veronica and her husband for taking them great videos, great everything. Veronica is a backbone to our company, Superboy, because she helps us out. It's hard to do a lot of the stuff I do, Superboy. And Veronica is one person I count on to help us with the reels and help us do the promotion and all that. So I really appreciate her and her husband. They are awesome, and they always do the best for NTL.
Almost definitely. Shout out to her husband.
We have a guest. He's here already, but big shout out to Black Swan, who had an awesome match.
Oh my God, Bandido, Black Swan. What? Only her performance going into the ring was a show, man. That's all I gotta say. You gotta see this girl. You gotta see this girl and really see her for what she is. She is a total badass.
No, that's the way. You've always been telling me, Joe, when you bring J-Rod, bring J-Rod. And I would tell you, Superboy, she's not ready for it. She's not ready yet. No disrespect to her. I hadn't really seen her ready to do a good match. I'll be honest with you. But this Saturday, she shut me up. This Saturday, no, and tell me if I'm wrong, Superboy. From the time you've seen her before to where you saw this Saturday,
Oh my God.
Right?
Oh my God. It's like a total different wrestler. You know what? She came in with that attitude. Hey, she was ripping out the signs from the people.
What?
She came out with that attitude, and you know her performance in the ring. Oh my God. She's a total powerhouse. She is a she. There was this one move with Brittany Brooks, goes to the top rope, goes for the plancha. She catched her. She got her. She went down. She got back up. I was, oh my God. You just could see the power in her, the powerhouse she is. And man, she put up a clinic. I don't know how Brooks got the win, but you know, it was, you know, she gave it her all. You know, Brooks is a tough wrestler also, man. I don't want to, you know, say one thing for another. Yeah, she's a badass too, but man, J-Rod stole the night.
Okay, before we go to our guest, boy, big shout to SoCal Biggie, another guy that helped us out in the beginning, working our performance shows. He says, I love to take my talents to new levels, challenge myself with great competition. Hello, Superboy. Also,
Saludos.
Pro Wrestling LA. What's up, guys? What's up, Pro Wrestling LA? And LA Wrestling Chick on point all the time. But Superboy, direct from Houston, we have a special guest, and he took time out of his training. I think he was waiting for us. Let me see if he went into the ring or something. Where's LOKO? We're getting a shot from behind the scenes from LOKO Wrestling while they're training in Houston right now. I think they're taking the picture that proved that there were other histories that could show the wives that they were training.
You know what? This is something that I love, and it shows a lot of respect just for the trainer. You know, after each training session, you go out in the ring and you take that nice picture. You know, and I'll tell you why I love these pictures, Bandido, because back in the day, you don't have social media, you didn't have a lot of things, and somebody to have a camera and go and take a group picture, that was really a big thing. And I love it.
There he comes. Ahí viene el campeón.
Yo. Mucho gusto, Bandido. Mucho gusto, Superboy.
El gusto es mío.
Aquí estamos desde Houston, Texas, en el Factory. Tenemos nuestras clases de martes y viernes aquí con los nuevos talentos de LOKO Wrestling.
Wow, se ve súper padrote, me cae. Felicidades, mi LOWRIDER. Primera vez que te conozco. ¿Estás en Houston, Texas?
Sí, señor, aquí estamos radicando.
Eso es todo. ¿Y qué tal? ¿Cómo van los entrenamientos? ¿Quién es el main trainer allí con ustedes?
Su servidor, LOWRIDER. Tengo una experiencia de 17 años.
Wow.
De luchador profesional.
Felicidades, canalito. Felicidades.
Gracias,
yo llevo tiempo, Superboy, mirando a este chamaco en sus luchas y todo eso. Pues tú sabes que me encanta andar investigando, ¿no, Superboy? Y me llama mucho la atención LOWRIDER porque tiene un súper talento. No más eso, él es uno de los trainers de allí de LOKO Wrestling, que LOKO Wrestling es una de las empresas allí en Houston que sold out también, igual que en Seattle.
Wow.
Y hemos platicado y tengo mucho interés traerlo para invitarlo a California. Y eso empezamos la plática. Y también nos empezó a allá. Ahí vamos a hablar un poquito para hacer algo ahí con NCAO y LOKO Wrestling. Pero la verdad, yo quería presentarle a todos nuestros fanáticos quién es LOWRIDER. Porque yo creo que he's an underrated talent. Jamás porque es muy talentoso. So, LOWRIDER, platícanos un poquito de ti.
Vamos. Mi nombre original es Pedro Ortega. Nací en septiembre de 1992. Inicié mi carrera como luchador profesional aquí en Houston, Texas, en la Arena Colonial, con unos luchadores locales que se llama Veneno Tejano y Los Vagos. De ahí me fui a Tulancingo, Hidalgo, donde es mi papá, porque cada summer school de vacations me mandaba para allá a estar en México. Y allá descubrí la lucha libre y entrené con el hermano de Super Crazy, Taz el Feroz, que en paz descanse, y con Don Gato Cruz. Me abrí muchísimas las puertas conociendo mucha gente en México. Trabajé con Crazy Boy con DTU. Aprendí bastante de él. Conocí a varios luchadores que llevaban de Estados Unidos a México, como es Joaquín Wow, que está en NXT. Samurai del Sol, que era Calisto. Varios luchadores que conocí en México que me dieron la oportunidad de venir a luchar en sus áreas, que es Chicago, en Pennsylvania. Le estoy hablando de hace 13 años. Fui a luchar a Puerto Rico gracias a la revista de Superluchas. Fue mi primer avión pagado como luchador profesional.
Wow.
Con PRWA, con Metal en Ponce. De ahí me empecé a conectar bastante. Trabajé con el hijo del perro aguayo, que en paz descanse, con los Perros del Mal. Ahí teníamos contacto con el señor Abraham, y un gran saludo al señor Damián 666, que dio vueltas mucho a la vida con esta historia, porque don Damián 666 antes me daba trabajo, y hace como 2 años le dimos trabajo en LOKO Wrestling a él y a su hijo Bestia 666. Wow. Es una carrera que da muchas vueltas, nunca sabes con quién vas a trabajar, con quién va a trabajar para ti, y es un sueño cumplido. Que LOKO Wrestling hemos traído varios luchadores desde Japón, Puerto Rico, Estados Unidos, y vamos a crecer más. Estamos creciendo más trabajando con luchadores de AAA, de MLW, de todas partes donde podemos contactarlos para que se presenten en LOKO Wrestling. Wow. Mi esposa es sádica, llevamos 10 años casados. Tenemos 2 pequeños hijos que los amamos mucho.
Acabas de echarte como 1000 enemigos, canal.
Sí, todos quisieran tener lo que yo tengo, pero nadie lo va a tener.
Es todo. Superboy.
No, felicidades, la verdad, una carrera tan, tú sabes, en ese tiempo, son 17 años, ¿verdad? Y sí, se oye fácil, pero la verdad, tienes un historial muy bueno, y súper impresionado, y como digo, nunca hay que llegar a puertas, porque uno nunca sabe cuándo va a llegar nuevamente a tocar esas puertas, y dejas todo abierto. Damián 666, un saludote para Damián, la neta es una gran persona, y él también tiene mucha experiencia y sabe cuando hay talento en las personas, y la verdad, si te fijó en ti, es porque tienes talento, la verdad, te felicito.
Él se fija bien en con quién puede trabajar y confiar para estar trabajando con él, con los Perros del Mal. Y pues es un señorón que ya sabemos que sí, de verdad, tantos años de experiencia de contar, pero no, pues sí, de verdad, ya me dio mucho gusto que él trabajó con nosotros, de verdad.
Tomás, eso me hizo un boy. En este año, el señor de Damián anda entonces, ahorita estamos viendo fechas porque empieza a retirarse este
Bandido,
año.
No se oyó mucho tu voz, Bandido.
Que este año el señor Damián anda pensando hacer su retiro de la lucha libre. Ahorita andamos viendo fechas para ver si cuál nos toca para que se despida de la lucha libre. A ver si en esa fecha nos traemos a LOWRIDER para que esté en ese evento.
Sí, la verdad les voy a decir honestamente, nunca he trabajado en California, nunca. He trabajado en Colorado, en Illinois, en Pennsylvania, Norte Carolina, Arkansas, Ohio, pero nunca he tenido la oportunidad de trabajar en California, y sería un gusto que ustedes me den la oportunidad de que vaya, no nada más a Los Ángeles a luchar o a California, pero que me den un lowrider de salir de entrada también.
¡Wow!
Ya dijo.
Y mira, te voy a decir una cosa. Mi querido Bandido tiene muy buen ojo también para buscar talento. Y me ha estado hablando de ti bastante. Le dije, ¿sabes qué? No lo conozco, déjalo, busco en YouTube. Desafortunadamente no he tenido tiempo, pero te voy a buscar, te voy a ver. Pero como te digo, él tiene un buen ojo, y ¿sabes qué? Yo no sé, es un hombre súper ocupado, pero siempre se da el tiempo para buscar a la raza, para ver y buscar, y eso es algo que tiene la NTLL, que le da la oportunidad a mucha gente, más aparte, hace su tarea, no nomás trae a cualquier persona. Los que traen es porque tienen mucho talento, y la verdad, ha estado hablando bastante de ti. Dije, bueno, ahora se me va a hacer conocerte. La verdad, es súper impresionado con lo que me has dicho, y ya te quiero ver, la neta, acá en California, ya sea en Palmdale o en Los Ángeles, y ahí está, Bandido, pues ya nada más te falta conseguir el carro para que salga el cabo.
No, carros sobra aquí ya sabes, estamos los camaradas, ahí están los lowriders, o ahí está el Camaro de la Everly también. su Camaro de Everly. Pero la neta sí, miré una lucha donde estabas con Chris Evans, se me hace, ¿no?
Esa lucha fue una lucha que jamás me ha pasado algo después de la lucha, porque afortunadamente sufrí un accidente donde me noqueó y terminé la lucha noqueado y en el vestidor desperté.
Wow.
Rick Savage es un luchador muy fuerte que está aquí radicando en el estado de Texas, y yo la verdad no le tengo miedo una revancha, me noquea o no, siempre termino una lucha.
Wow,
así debe ser, pero sí, pero estaba viendo esa lucha y estaba muy buena esa lucha, honestamente. Y como te digo, Superboy, ese chavo es underrated, le falta que más gente. Lowrider en YouTube, Lowrider Local Wrestling, muy buenas luchas que pone el chamaco, y la verdad ya hemos platicado, ya llevamos tiempo platicando para hacer unas cosillas. Les hace falta ponerse tóxicos allá para mandar nuestra tóxica para allá y que nos manden a su talento para acá. El chiste es para crecer juntos, ¿no? Y me gusta mucho lo que ellos hacen, me gusta mucho cómo se promueven. Cada rato, si no lo siguen, síganlo en Facebook. Cada rato anda poniendo posters, flyers. Me recuerda mucho a nosotros, me recuerda mucho cómo trabajamos nosotros. Por eso me daba mucho gusto platicar con él y invitarlo al programa, porque les digo que talentos buenos hay que darlos a conocer.
Efectivamente. Y fíjate, y sí, me extraña que no se hayan fijado en ti, porque la neta, tu currículum está muy bueno, has estado en México.
Ha tenido oportunidad de luchar con AAA por parte de Conan. Hace como 3 años trabajé con AAA, unas 5 o 6 televisiones. Wow. Pero de repente me dejaron de hablar. Conan me vio luchar primero en Aro Lucha, porque hicieron una empresa basada en Tennessee entre varios inversionistas, y creo que Conan lo usaron como programador. Y Sammy Guevara es un buen amigo de años, y él me recomendó con Conan, y Conan me vio en Aro Lucha luchar en Amarillo, Lubbock y Nashville, y me dio la oportunidad de entrar a AAA. Fui a la oficina de AAA en la Ciudad de México, firmé y todo, me dieron las fechas que me iban a dar. Después hubo funciones que vi programas de televisión y ya no me miraba, entonces yo no sé qué pasó, ya no hubo contacto con AAA, nada, pero así fue la historia. Estuve
pero sigue tocando esas puertas, hijo, nunca te des por vencido, sigue tocando, recuerda que México es la cuna de buenos luchadores, desde Guadalajara, desde la comarca, de muchos lugares. Y hay
muchísimas arenas ahí en Guadalajara y Torreón que conozco. Incluso he luchado en esas 2 ciudades hermosas, y se conoce de todo ahí, de todo, y hay muchas oportunidades, porque no nada más está AAA, está Consejo Mundial,
sí, claro.
Está creciendo varias empresas que ves, como pues ahorita que está los de la Ciudad de México, como New Exotic y Lucha Libre Boom, Zona 23, DTU, los de Caos también veo que están dando mucho trabajo los compañeros, 956 del Paso también, o sea, de Juárez, perdón. Entonces hay muchas oportunidades en México para trabajar.
Sí, claro, y hay que seguir tocando esas puertas para que
hay que seguirle y mantenerse siempre en forma y cuidarse saludable, porque nunca sabes cuándo uno te va a hablar, y seguimos aquí, señor. Tengo 31 años de edad y quiero seguirle lo más que pueda.
Cabo, todavía te queda mucha carrera por delante, y ahorita yo pienso que es el momento que tiene que haber algún avance, alguna oportunidad, y agárrale con ella, la neta, porque me gusta hablar con gente preparada, con gente que se dedica y le echa todos los kilos al entrenamiento, a estar preparado físicamente, mentalmente. La verdad, me impresionaste bastante y te deseo lo mejor, canalito, y sígale echando ganas y queremos ver.
Se cortó, creo que se cortó.
Queremos
claro, le echamos ganas para que
tu establo.
Echamos ganas para que nosotros invadamos California y ustedes invaden el estado de Texas.
Oye, de acá de California, ¿con qué talento te ha llamado la atención para trabajar?
¿Con qué talento a mí me gustaría trabajar?
Ajá, de acá de California.
Yo conozco unos que otros que he visto por ahí. Me encanta cómo lucha el Santana Jackson.
Ok.
Le quiero dar una golpiza fuerte a Kid Bandit. Y le quiero sacar muchísima sangre a un elemento que tienen ahí muy crecidito, que se llama su campeón Alexander Hammerstone.
¡Ande! ¡Oh, wow! Oye, son palabras fuertes, mi querido Lowrider. La neta, me gustaría ver ese encontronazo, la neta, porque ahorita, de los talentos más sobresalientes y powerhouses es Alexander Hammerstone.
Yo estoy preparado para luchar con el señor, una lucha de 30 minutos, 25 minutos.
Wow.
Para enseñar y que valga la pena porque llevan al over hasta allá y que desquita el tiempo que va hasta allá también.
Ahí está, aquí hubo el bandido. Más clarito no te lo pudo haber dicho. No, ahí pues está, mi Lowrider.
Tú sabes que aquí la NTLL todo es posible. Acá nos dice el Absalom, el Kiss Junior para Lowrider también.
El señor Kiss Jr. adelante, con mucho gusto. De ahí se aprende bastante también.
Sí, serían dos rivales buenísimos.
¿Él lucha para ustedes, el Kiss Jr.?
También es el campeón del Valle del Antílope. También
un luchador bien recio, completo, fuerte.
Sí, y es luchador de segunda generación, luchador de su padre, el Kiss, que estuvo radicando mucho tiempo en México, Tijuana y Los Ángeles.
Oh, qué bien. No, con mucho gusto.
Sí, viene de una dinastía muy fuerte, no nomás su papá fue luchador, sino su mamá también fue luchadora. Así es que
qué bien.
Trae de los dos lados, y muy buen luchador, y también igual, sería un encontronazo. Entre Lowrider y Kiss, o a lo mejor un triangular. Ahí metemos
bien con
Hammerstone.
Oye, dice el rojo que como le gusta sacar sangre a Lowrider, que le gusta a California.
Mandé, no escuché, perdón.
Que como te gusta sacar sangre, que te echemos a Mr. California.
Ay, un saludo al Mr. California, sí lo conozco.
El más extremo de California.
Sí. ¿Saben qué? No sé si conocen a XPW.
Sí.
Este sábado nos van a invadir a luchar contra LOKO Wrestling. Entonces me pusieron con un luchador que se llama Jojo Dredd, con una lucha de más de 1000 lámparas.
¡Wow!
Ya tiene muchos años que no me aviento una lucha extrema, pero lo hice con esta buena intención para el negocio y vamos a ver cómo salimos de esta lucha.
Bueno, pues te deseo mucha suerte y cuidado, ten mucho cuidado porque esas lámparas son muy peligrosas.
Sí, muy peligroso. Me ha tocado ver muchos. Les puedo contar una historia cuando hicimos una función de LOKO Wrestling, que hasta pagamos el bill del hospital de un aficionado.
Wow.
Porque mi esposa vino con una lámpara a pegarle a Jay Davis con la espalda, se reventó una lámpara y dio vueltas y le cortó la pierna a un aficionado. En pleno show, parecía guerra, parecía un escándalo, una fiesta, todos parados haciendo mucho ruido y se mira como película cómo cargaban al aficionado lleno de sangre ahí por todos lados en la arena.
Wow.
Ya me imagino este sábado violencia va a haber.
Oye, nomás.
Wow, no, pues va a estar buenísimo. A ver si
El loco va a
algún
ser.
aficionado o algo lo hace live para ponerlo ahí en YouTube que salga después para poderlas ver las luchas.
A la Hiedra la hemos aventado en lucha extrema, en LOKO Wrestling también.
Wow.
¿A poco?
Sí, ahí la puedes buscar en YouTube, la Hiedra contra Mickey Napos. Y se aventó con unas lámparas a doña Mickey Napos.
Wow.
No, te digo que
Nos gusta presionar y sacar el límite a los luchadores que traemos. Que hagan cosas que no hacen en México ni en otro lado.
Wow, no, que eso me gusta oír porque vienen con esa intención de luchar. Vienen con esa intención de luchar. Porque tú sabes que muchos luchadores de México van a Texas, van a cualquier otra ciudad o estado de California y no vienen al 100%.
Perdón, es que se me metió agua aquí en el teléfono.
Sí, te decía que me da gusto oír eso, de que van a luchar, van a demostrar quiénes son y de dónde vienen, porque hay mucho luchador que viene especialmente de México y nomás vienen a cotorrear y a pasearse más que nada, y no demuestran la calidad de lucha que tienen que demostrar.
Sí, ya. Sí, eso sí, mejor que lo hacen en su casa y cuando lo traen a uno, pues no.
no quieren trabajar. Y es lo que me gusta de loco, ver si el Big Lover los hace trabajar a huevo. Oye, Big Lover, ¿y en dónde están?
Señor, creo que señor, ya no puedo escucharlos porque se me mojó el teléfono en la cocina y no los puedo escuchar, disculpa.
No hay problema, Lover, un saludote. Estamos en contacto para negociar.
Por favor, invíteme en otra entrevista. Yo estaría a gusto de platicar más con ustedes. Dame otra fecha y otra agenda y hablamos más, por favor.
Ya está, hijo, ya está. Simón.
Muchas gracias y que tengan buena noche. Un gustazo.
Igualmente.
Ahí está mi compa Lowrider, se jodió el teléfono, mi Subway. Pero es lo que estamos buscando, mi Subway, no más en Texas, estamos buscando otros lados donde vamos a crecer y salirnos para fuera de California, y ellos nos han abierto las puertas del Coliseo de Houston. Hay unas cosas bonitas trabajando, también con mi compa Jesús Rodríguez para Pennsylvania. Hay unas cosas marchando muy bien para este año, mi Subway.
No, definitivamente. Y mira, antes que sigamos, quiero mandar un saludo de big shout out para el granero de Palmdale Feed, al Tony y a la jefa, carnal. No podía, la jefa anduvo súper contentísima el sábado tomando fotos y having a good time.
También que mandarle un saludo a nuestro nuevo sponsor, Luna Sweets. ¿Qué me dices de los pastelitos, Superboy?
¿Qué te puedo decir? Chulada de pastelitos, de tres leches. Fíjate que quedé súper impresionado porque los pastelitos estaban muy sabrosos, más aparte, qué lindas personas, ¿eh? Qué lindas personas, tanto Luna como su esposo. Y fíjate que lo que me impresionó de su esposo, que nada tímido es, se subió al ring, estuvo cotorreando, se la pasó a todo dar, súper contentos. Y la verdad, pero lo único, pues a ver si para la otra vez trae más pastelitos, ¿no?
Pues sí, le vamos a decir a nuestros amigos, al Silver Wolf, es un buen amigo el Silver Wolf, yo le digo de cariño el lobito, y es un desmadroso mi compa Lobo, y a la pobre muchacha como se puso tímida, hasta se ve que ya ni son novios, mi Silver Wolf.
Ay.
Pero bueno, si no nos divertimos, ¿qué vamos a hacer, Subway?
Exactamente, mi querido bandido. O sea, esto es diversión para todos, la neta, y no podemos estar con las caras largas de amargados. O sea, hacer lo mejor que podamos. La neta, yo en mi parte súper contento. Yo llego, me la paso súper padre, mi querido bandido. ¿Por qué? Porque hacemos lo que nos gusta, hacemos lo que queremos. Y como lo vuelvo a repetir, mira, nada está programado. Todo es un show en vivo. Por eso te digo, pasan las cosas, no esperamos, suceden cosas inexplicables o que están fuera de nuestro control, tanto en vestidores como acá en la arena. y quiero que la gente sepa de que si no te ven o te ven nomás cuando vas a subir a anunciar o hacer algo o hacer una promoción, es porque andas atrás en los vestidores tomando control de la situación, más aparte estás viendo alrededor de la arena. Y quiero felicitar a todos los aficionados de la NTLL por su comportamiento, porque la neta ha sido uno de los lugares que yo he visto que la gente se comporta como debe comportarse en un evento de lucha libre. Felicidades por eso, mi querido bandido.
Y es lo que le digo yo a mucha gente, cuando llega bastante gente a los eventos, oye, Superboy, te despegue.
Espérate. No se vayan a reír, mira. Dice que me veo muy guapo, fíjate, mira. Tengo el greñero todo parado, por eso me pongo la cachucha. Ahora sí, ¿qué hubo?
Le decía, y yo me preocupo por la gente, mi Superboy, porque lo que no quiero, y ahí lo que dijo el LOWRIDER, el vídeo le cortó al fanático. Es lo último que yo quisiera. Nunca quisiera que un luchador se me lastimara, mucho menos un fanático. Entonces, por eso andamos en joda, todo el equipo moviendo a la gente. Si van a ver vuelos o algo, ahí estamos pendientes de la gente. Es un trabajo aparte del trabajo.
Sí, efectivamente.
Pero yo creo que yo soy uno de los pocos promotores que soy hands-on y ahí no en chinga moviendo a la gente, acomodando. Sí. Porque no quiero que la gente se vaya gustosa y divertida, no lastimada.
No, y algo que me encantó que miré en la NTL, mi querido bandido, los eventos de jaula, en el intermedio, quedamos 15 minutos, que la gente se sale a comprar al baño, a comprar sus tacos, sus cervezas, lo que sea, el grupo de staff de NTL de volada se ponen a poner estas jaulas y son grandes, son pesadas. Y en un tiempo tan cortito de 15 minutos de volada se instaló la jaula.
Y la gente, fíjate, porque la gente le gusta ver todo behind the scenes. Y le dije a la gente, por favor, ocupo estas filas, la primera fila ocupo vacía porque vamos a meter. Y toda la gente, ni pío, se paró y se hicieron a un lado y hasta que han ayudado para es lo suave y es porque yo creo que yo le he dicho, Superboy, yo a todos los fanáticos los miro como si fueran familia porque nos están apoyando y ya no es nomás una vez cada mes están apoyándonos a los eventos, mi Superboy. Ya tú ves a la persona y ya los conoces por nombre. Tú quieres que todo sea perfecto para ellos, un buen show, y ellos también quieren ayudar, y es lo bonito de nuestra fanaticada, y espero que Los Ángeles sea igual, mi Superboy, que los fans reciban nuestros eventos con gusto y se vayan contentos.
Efectivamente, no, y la verdad, también súper agradecido porque las luchadoras se van súper contentas en el aspecto de que la gente va y compra mercancía, les compra mucha mercancía, y la neta, yo siempre lo digo, una forma también de ayudar a los luchadores es comprándoles la mercancía, y les voy a decir por qué, porque mucha gente no sabe el dineral que se gastan en vestimenta, botas y entrenamiento. I just want to say this in English also, that, I'm very happy with the fans that they go out and they spend a lot of money on merchandise. And I always said this, one way of supporting your wrestlers, especially your local wrestlers, is by buying merchandise. It's a big help to them, and I'm going to tell you why. Because they invest a lot of money and time training. It's not just going to train, but you got to pay your monthly payments also. Your gear, it's really expensive. All these nice glamorous things that they wear, they're not cheap. They go for $500 and up. Pair of boots, it's $300. Pair of knee pads, they're like $50. Everything costs money. And these girls, every time they come to an NTLL show, they always have different gear. You know, that's just to show how much money they're spending on themselves, on their gear, and on their training, and on their physical appearance.
One person that I was really impressed with, Superboy. I've always been a fan, but this last event, she really stood out, and it was a hard match for her because she wrestled Black Swan. Black Swan, after her entrance, she was over. She was already over. But Alex Gracia, when you talk about gear, she has awesome gear, and every event's a different gear. And then with her new hairdo, she looked really, really good. And she went out there. She gave a good match with Black Swan, and she ended up coming on top of the match. Honestly, Alex Gracia, we're going to see a whole lot more of her, not only in NTIL, but I think in all across the spectrum of the independent circuit.
Oh yes, definitely. If you know, promoters out there, if you want a good wrestler, not only Alex Gracia but everybody else. And again, I was really, really impressed with that attitude of J Rod. Man, I was she came out, you know, total powerhouse. Not only that, she showed what she's made of, and man, she's a big girl, dude. I wouldn't mess with her.
Yeah, you would, too.
Yeah, I know.
I do, but honestly, like I told you, it's like I get lucky, Superboy. I get lucky in that point where, like, when I see a talent, they grab my attention, but I feel that it's not the right time. And I have that luck to pick the right time. And I think we brought J Rod in at the right time. We brought her in at her right point. And you know, she went out there and she worked very well, not only in the ring but outside the ring. Okay, saludos al rojo.
Rojo, salve, rojo. No te apures.
And she really did a good job as a heel. Wrestle Chick, she came before the show started with an attitude. It was so cool. Yeah, I know. She is a great talent, but Superboy, Milo controlling and Heidi. Superboy, what's going on there?
You know, I'm a big fan of Ann Heidi. You know, talking about powerhouses, she is a big powerhouse. You know, she gave a very hard time to her opponents. She went and she did what she wanted to do. You know, that's how the experience she has. And but you know, I'm so impressed with Milo, with the beast, man. She just controls beauty. And my God, it was a really fun match to watch, just to see Ann Heidi go there and kick some butt, man.
Exactly. And Laura Frazier never disappoints. She came back. She got a little retribution on Milo for the last match. But Superboy, a big shout out to Tanaya, who made her debut last year against Johnny Robbie. And this year I saw a whole different Tanaya. Yes. Very on point, very good, much cleaner version, I could say, Superboy. I was very impressed with her. Honestly, Superboy, I don't think I saw one bad thing of Natalie Victoria 4.
No, you know what? And you know, it started with Hit Girl, La Cachanilla, Lady Pink. It was a good match. You know, my props go out to both of them. Also very impressed with Hit Girl. I think she's maturing more, and she is, you know, she loves her craft. She's still training. She's still going at it. And man, it's a match that I wanted to watch because, you know, there's a little bit of controversy there with Lady Pink and Hit Girl and Reina Maya.
No, Superboy, I talked to Lady Pink. I hablé con la Pink, and I go, hey, vienes a cobrarte con la Hit Girl? Y, you know, I told her, are you backing up your girl, Reina Maya? She said, nah, fuck that. I came to fuck her up. If you want, I'll bring Reina Maya, I'll fuck her up too.
That's the attitude I like right there.
Para los que no entendieron, la Pink dijo que ella vino a luchar. Y si quiero, le traigo la Reina Maya y también le dan la madre. Así dijo la Pink, ¿eh? So, Reina, no sé qué estás haciendo con tus amigas, se están volteando, Reina.
Sí.
But,
Y no, es que tú sabes, cuando estás arriba, tienes un bullseye, tienes ese target que todos quieren, quieren llegar a ti, te quieren golpear para ser un hombre de ellas mismas, pero hey, así es este negocio.
no, let me see the other match. Brittany Brooks, J-Rod, we covered that one. We covered the one we haven't covered, Superboy, and was an excellent match. Brooke Havoc, Everly Rivera.
Exactly.
Brooke Havoc, I'm a big fan of Brooke Havoc, Superboy. I'm a big fan because she's very talented, and I think that's another wrestler that's a little bit underrated. You see her, they see her a lot up in Northern California, but even up there, I haven't seen them put her in a good match, like in a match where she could really shine. And this Saturday, her and Everly shined. Honestly,
oh my God, I'm telling you, Bandido, all the matches. Look, ahí dice también Tony Magaña. All the matches were 100%, and he's right. You know, you had to be there. Again, I emphasize the fact that go and watch a live show. It's very different than watching it on YouTube or watching it, on Facebook. Come out to Palmdale, and check out a live show. It's Night of Victoria, or or whatever match it is, whatever event it is. Just go out there, and it's a total different experience.
I want to give a big shout to Louis. Honestly, I broke Louis' heart, Superboy.
Why?
Because Louis Rosales, he's a big supporter, big fan. So he's like, "Fuck, you be in LA. I don't gotta drive all the way to Palmdale." So he bought his ticket for Double Shot to the Heart in LA. I go, "Hey, you're not gonna support your best friend?" And he's a big Everly Rivera fan. He's his best friend and everything. Oh, hell yeah! I go, she's not wrestling in LA. She's only wrestling in Palmdale. He's like, "Fuck." 5 minutes later, he buys his ticket for Palmdale. That's how much he supports Everly Rivera. He has a double dip now.
Yeah.
You see, that's all I just tell you, Louis. And honestly, the reason is that we can't we can't give LA everything, Superboy. We got
definitely. It's gotta be there's gotta be a change. There's gotta be a little bit of different wrestlers. So yeah, I definitely agree on that. We don't want to bring one show from Palmdale to Los Angeles. That's what most of the companies do. They go out in different places, but they bring the same show. And you talked about it many times. And you said, you know what? I don't want to take the same thing to LA. I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna change it up, and I'm bringing in different people. That's totally awesome.
I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Eric Collins, Chicken Feet. The best people to make you commercials. They were out there with a drone somewhere. I don't know if you remember.
Yes.
You guys are awesome. Big shout out. Hopefully you make it to the next show, Eric. My show schedule for me is going crazy. You see, and that's the thing, Superboy, that Luis Rosales, the wrestling enthusiasts, all these guys that were at this show that follow all the shows, they have a schedule. And I fucked up their schedule.
Oh.
They have a schedule of how many shows they're going to in the month and everything. But you see, Louis, you gotta realize that I'm pushing to do 24 events this year. It's either LA or even the Valley. That was the goal this year. I set myself to do 24 events, Louis. So your schedule's gonna really grow.
Yeah. Definitely.
But going back to Brooke Havoc and Everly Rivera, Superboy, that match was really special because Everly Rivera, she trained in lucha, and right now she's doing WOW, and she's in a good spot in WOW. We have a good relationship with WOW. They whenever the girls want to work a show, you gotta get permission from WOW, and we're good standings with WOW. Thanks to Everly Rivera, thanks to Jasmine. Wow. But Brooke Havoc, she trains also, like she trained pro wrestling, but she's also doing lucha training. So in this match, you saw a little bit of everything in the match between those two. One of the best things I really enjoyed watching was Everly paying honor to Eddie Guerrero doing the Three Amigos.
Most definitely, dude. I was so stoked when I saw that. The last move, she did it differently, though. The last last amigo, she did it differently. She did it the Everly style, and so yeah, it was awesome. I was just paying homage to Eddie Guerrero, and that was really cool. That was something that I loved about Everly Rivera. I'm also a big Everly Rivera fan. Just because of the fact that I seen her from her beginnings, from her humble beginnings to where she's at right now, and she's in a good place. Also, Brooke Havoc. I'm also a fan. They came out and they dished out a great performance, a great match, digna de la NTLL, because they came out and they gave it their all.
Now check it out, Superboy. And I want to give a big shout out to Brooke Havoc because in March she leaves to Japan for 2 months. And because I was talking to her about dates, and she's like, "Dude, I leave to Japan in 2 months." I go, "You know what? That's awesome." If Brooke Havoc is on fire right now, Superboy, when she comes back from Japan, and you know this, Superboy, someone like Brooke, she's gonna come back super stiff, super strong, and she's gonna be ready.
Well, you saw her Saturday, and she already has that mentality. She already has that attitude. So, she's going to fit right in Japan. She's going to fit right in.
So, I already told her, I already gave her the date for May. As soon as you get back, you're coming back to NTLL. She's like, fuck yeah. So, that's a good thing right there. And, a little while ago on a post, we have girls calling out girls. One girl I've talked to already, La Leona from Texas. She's calling out Zyra and Sexy Star. I want to fight with them. And she's like, NTL, make it happen. We could make it all happen. I talked to Sexy Star. She's like, bring her on. She's like, tell me when I'm there. So there's so many things that are going on, Superboy, and it's going to be a great year, Superboy.
Definitely. I agree with that. And, again, big shout out to Tony and her mom, La Jefa. They were really awesome. And I got to take pictures with La Jefa and Tony. And, hey, it was really cool.
They're great people, Superboy. Honestly, Palmdale Feed, it's a smaller store, but you know what? Worst case scenario, we could always do a show there. They got a big property. And they're a smaller store, but what I really like about the store, Superboy, they have everything. They have everything you can imagine, just like a big store. But like I said, big store, but with a small store pricing. Check them out. Palmdale Feed here in Palmdale. Luna Sweets. You could text. I posted the number. You could text them, and they'll ship them to you, or you can swing by and pick up the cakes. And they're awesome, bro.
You know what? I'm pretty sure she makes cakes, Bandido. It's just a matter of fact of giving her a call and just telling her what she wants. Because man, those cakes were really, really good. And I also want to give a big shout out to the best tacos in Palmdale, fresh off the grill. They always come through, and they're awesome too.
Fresh off the grill, like I said, so right now we're at a point where we have a very good staff from sponsors, from everything. We are at a good point. And also I give a big shout out to our new sponsor, Superboy, Viva Verve. What she does is IT work. Like if you have a small business or you have anything, she helps you set up your technology. Yeah, and that's real important because now with computers and everything, she does it really good. Wrestle Chick, Luna Sweets are awesome, yummy. Yeah. So like I said, we're pretty set up. I love my tres leches. Okay. Le encanta que le echen tres leches.
Yeah, she was wanting to say, what is it? You told her, right? How did you say it?
No me acuerdo.
It's 3 egg, 3 yolk, or 3 yolk cake, or something like that. Was, hey, it's 3 milks cake.
Three milks. It's a mixture.
Oye, hey, también quiero mandarle un saludote al compa Efraín, que no lo vi, carnalito. Ahora nos falló, mi querido bandido. ¿Qué pasó?
No, he showed up earlier. I'm telling you, as another guy, I appreciate that guy. He showed up earlier, and he had an uncle that passed away.
Oh,
so they were going to do a meet and greet with family.
Okay.
And he was bummed. He was like, I have to go. But yeah, he'll be there the next show. No, we love that guy.
Yeah, definitely.
El Efraín a un lado del señor El Tambor.
Oh my God. Un big shout out, and I forgot his name, but dude, él hizo el ambiente. A lot of people loved him. A lot of people were like, "Hey, where are the earplugs?" Loud. But man, did he make the show more sweeter, man? Well, in my opinion, because it reminds me when I used to go to Mexico and watch the shows. So, everybody with their drums and their porras and everything. It was really cool.
I'm trying to look for his name, pero went on el compa, and you know what? And I was really surprised, and I really wanted to see his reaction to Superboy.
Yeah, there was this older gentleman. He was sitting right behind the speaker, man. Every time I would scream, he would just jump. Ah! It was funny. He was pissed off at me. Like, well, Jefe, next time look for a better seat. That's what you get for getting there late. That's what I'm telling you guys. If you're going to go to an NTLL show and you don't reserve your seat, you're going to get whatever's left. And he got that one corner right behind the speaker.
But it's not that bad, Superboy. Honestly, and when you go to a live event, Superboy, that's the whole beauty of it. You feel the passion, you feel the music, you feel everything, And I think no estaba amargadito el señor. But hey, I tell you, I think he's friends with Tony.
Oh, okay.
I think that old guy is friends with Tony, no Tony? Yeah, no pasa nada. I think he's friends with Tony because Tony called me. I guess they saw the flyer at his store, and they're like, "Oh, we want to go." I think those were the guys that came with Tony. So, si cualquier cosa, esa es la culpa Tony Superboy.
Yeah, no, he goes, no vuelvo a venir, que no sé qué. He was crying all the way out, and I was telling her, I used to speak in the microphone, Jefe, no veo la salida, yeah.
Ya,
that was funny.
El señor Cortés, un saludo para el señor Cortés, la neta.
Sí, un saludote. Porque, oye, de Cortés no tiene nada.
No, ya bueno, el señor, un saludote estilo garrote para que se agarre bien con calma y se vaya tranquilito, mi Superboy.
Ay, no, ni le digas porque me va a echar mano. Por sí, ahora puede haber en pintura.
Para la otra vez, Superboy, si llega y lo pones a conocer, te lo vas a sentar a un ladito tuyo.
Ahí está, para que le digas, para que no se agüite el señor.
No se agüite el señor, mi Superboy, pero creo que es compa de Tony. So I think we covered all the matches, Superboy. They will be up later this week on YouTube. Un saludo, acá se nos está viendo por Instagram el compa Soy Destiny, Black Destiny, que hace su debut este 18 de febrero en Los Ángeles, California. Ahí está en centro Black Destiny y Superboy.
En el medio que está arriba de la tóxica.
Arriba de la tóxica. Y Superboy, esta lucha lo vamos a poner a prueba al Black Destiny. Va a ser una lucha súper estelar, la lucha que va a tener Black Destiny en Los Ángeles. No les voy a dar el secreto todavía para que se emocionen, pero esta lucha va a estar muy buena y yo creo que Black Destiny va a quedar muy conforme y vamos a ver lo que trae el Black Destiny de Tijuana, Baja California. No,
y estoy viendo que también viene uno de mis favoritos, Tyree va a estar allí en LA.
En LA es otra lucha, pero yo les voy a decir una cosa, Superboy. Les tengo unas sorpresitas en Los Ángeles, Nomás pónganse pilas porque les traigo a couple surprises that you don't want to miss. And the good thing, Superboy, the people that cannot make it from Palmdale, they're going to regret it. But Luis Rosales will be. I'm gonna make sure when he sees the big surprise of the night, he'll go live, so the people from Palmdale could see it, especially.
All right.
Pero Superboy, aquí Angel, yo no sé si creerle o no, Superboy.
A ver.
Dice, Brooke versus Everly was a good match as well. I was rooting for Everly. Yo no le creo ya al Angel, Superboy. A ver, Luis, do you believe Angel? Y ya no le creo, mi Superboy, porque he's rooting for the other one y tiene la foto de la otra ahí. Es como,
bueno, a lo mejor ya que la vio luchar, cambió de opinión.
Es como cuando dice a tu esposa, tú eres la especial, pero tienes en el teléfono, estás con la otra, Superboy. No tiene chiste. Pero ese es el Angel. Vamos a poner la prueba. A ver,
¿qué tal el Angel?
El Angel. Pero mi Superboy, contigo, la neta, el que me faltó agradecer es a Superboy. Como siempre, Superboy hace un trabajo espectacular, honestamente. Yo no me preocupo, como dice Superboy, estoy ocupado atrás, yo no me preocupo de nada porque desde el stage, el Superboy está manejando el show. Yo no me preocupo nada. Yo sé que si hay un problema o algo, Superboy se encarga de ahí me avisa. Pero voy a decir, Superboy, y tu trabajo, Superboy. Gracias,
No, y también no te olvides de mi hija, Diana, que hace un excelente trabajo. Mis respetos para Diana y la neta, súper contento cada vez que voy a un evento y está ahí presente.
No, Superboy, y quiero también, I want to give a big shout out to G Sharp, el esposo de Diana, porque he's not booked y él la trae desde Las Vegas nomás para que venga a anunciar.
Wow,
no más eso, también I want to give a big shout out to Ref Amber that came from Vegas to be the female referee for Natalie Victoria. She did an excellent job. So, Steve and Chris, if you guys want to keep going on your dates, don't worry.
Yeah, keep at it because I love Amber. Amber. She was really professional, dude. I didn't mess with Amber. I'm telling you that right now. I did mess with Victor a little bit. But, my respects for Amber. I loved her work. And, I hope to see her more in NTLL because, especially on Night of Victorias, because that's what we need. We need a woman wrestler a woman referee to go out there. And let me tell you, I messed up, Joe. I messed up in one of the matches, and she was saying no, and I thought she was saying yes, and I rang the bell. She goes, no, keep going. I was like, okay, my mistake.
And that the problem way, Superboy gets so into the matches que te emociona, Superboy.
Dude, I even forget to ring the bell. I'm like, I'm so excited, and then Victor's like, ring the bell.
And that's the second time that happens to you, Superboy.
Yes.
¿Cuál es la otra? The other time was, I think it was Victor, or Chris.
I think it was Chris.
Chris, get the whole Chris. Hey!
Dude, baby, and I'm still waiting for somebody to ring the bell. Oh shit, it's me.
No, you know what we gotta do some way. I think I think I figure out how to do it right. We're gonna have maybe we'll do something where a fan will be the guest ring bell guy. How back in
somebody, if a fan wants to do that, go up on stage, sit next to me, and be the timekeeper or the bell guy. That'll be cool. It'll be a nice experience for them, and it's I'll be there coaching them, so don't worry about it. I'll tell them when to ring the bell, when not to ring the bell, and just sometimes I keep that. Sometimes I used to put the hammer on the side, and you have to have the hammer in your hand, and this is something very important because the match could end at any time, and that's why you got to be alert. You got to be watching the referee sometimes, and this time I was kind of nervous with Amber, and. I'll be honest, and I was thinking, I don't want to mess up. I don't want to, I want her, to go out there and have fun. And she did, but I was the one that messed up. She would say, no. And I was like, yes. And everybody's, no. My apologies. But yeah, Yeah, it's not that hard. It's just got to be focused on the match. And sometimes, like Bandido, we're trying to hacer apuntes, do this, do that, and sometimes you're not 100% concentrated on one thing because you're multitasking, doing here, doing there, or checking something or whatever.
Not only that, speaking of that, like I'm starting to focus, give our website a little bit more time. So I invite you guys to go to our website. We have different pages. I'm working on the women's division. I'm working on the male division. One thing my son wants me to do is the stats of the year. So like for say right now, La Toxica is 1-0. So we're gonna start keeping the stats updated on the website, and we're gonna start announcing them when they announce the wrestler, coming in with 1 win, 0 losses, La Toxica. We want to go back to old school like that, Superboy.
Well, that'll be great. That'll be awesome. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we need to give them their props because, like we're saying, they really work hard for at their craft, and that's just showing respect for them and showing that we're paying attention to their careers.
So I invite everyone to go on the website www.ntluchalibre.com, and if you guys have any suggestions, send them to me because I want to do a little bit more on there. Good shout out to Sin Límite. What's up, Sin Límite?
Saludos Sin Límite, un saludote. Ya sabes, te extrañamos, canalito.
Andaba allá por la Riviera Maya de Sin Límite.
Sí, pues, pero no invitan lo malo, pues.
No invita. But mi Superboy, ya te voy a dejar. We'll see you next week, Superboy. Continue here the talk Hablando de Lucha next week. It was a great talk with Lowrider. We gotta get him back on when he's
definitely very interesting.
But we are looking to bring him down to California. Ni me recuerdan que me regresa. Because you know what? Honestly, boy,
nos vamos.
Sin Límite is another guy I wouldn't mind seeing against Lowrider.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I think Lowrider's shooting a little high for the sky, which is excellent, but I think he doesn't realize how many talents we have here in NTL and in California. We have.
But did you listen to his repertoire? He's been with the best, and that says a lot. That's saying a lot. But again, we need to see him perform. So that's a whole different thing.
Hey, check this out, your boy, and Abraham Jimenez. I'm going in February.
Híjole, ahí está mi Abraham. Nos vemos entonces allí en el Boys and Girls Club de ahí el 424 East McDowell. Ahí vamos a estar el domingo 18 de febrero.
Doors open at 5. A las 5 abren las puertas, mi Superboy. Es la 324 North
324 North, yeah.
East LA Rising. Puertas abren a las 4, a las 5. El campanazo a las 6 p.m. Vamos a la primera lucha a las 6. Viene ese super cartel, honestamente. Y mi Abraham, ¿me avisas what shirt size usas para regalarte una playera oficial de la NTLL?
Wow, ahí está. Pero, mi Abraham, we have ringside. I don't know where you want to sit, but if you want a ringside seat, just go ahead and call that number and make your reservation because it's going to be a full house. It's going to be a full house. And, seats are limited.
But Saturday, Superboy, Saturday in Palmdale, we have Chev versus Hammerstone, Superboy. That's going to be off the hook.
That's going to be a great match.
And then we have Superboy. This match, I think a lot of people are going to sleep on it until they see it. The challenge was made in December, Superboy.
Mm-hmm.
Acero Dorado Jr. challenged Absalom for the Antelope Valley title.
What?
You got to remember the Christmas show, Superboy.
Yes, I remember now. Yes.
It is happening in February, Superboy, in Palmdale.
Oh, my God.
Not only that, we have Maya coming in from Texas. We have G Sharp. We have, dude, Superboy, honestly.
J2 also is coming.
J2. Superboy, we're breaking the bank in February.
Robin Alvarado desde México.
Yeah, so, and both shows are similar with the wrestler Superboy, but they're totally different in everything. So if you go to both events, you're not going to see the same thing. I guarantee you that. You'll see something different in every event, and and that's what makes these events hard for me, because I could have just done the same card, just change the date. As you see, the same flyer, just all I do is change the color and change the date, but we want everything different. And it's February. The reason, for people that are wondering why it's called Shot to the Heart, in wrestling, what do you do, Superboy?
A shot to the heart.
You shoot into the heart, and February, el mes del amor, al corazón, el flechazo al corazón.
Sí. Y va a ser doble, así es que.
The double shot in Los Angeles. Y Superboy, not only that, I gotta give my boy credit, because I taught him right. He likes the good music, so just listen to Bon Jovi, and you'll see where we got the name from too.
Órale. No, you know what I thought it was? Like, you're gonna take some tequila, we're gonna do double shots. Like, hey. That's what I was thinking.
Hey, Louis said it too. It had a lot to do with the song, Louis. Honestly, it had a lot to do with the song. Shot to the Heart. It's February. Es el mes del amor. Dice Louis, I'm definitely going to be there at that show, not only to see Maya, but Charisma. Charisma's coming in. Charisma is a super talented wrestler. Superboy, acá de up north. She wrestles with Pro Wrestling Revolution, I believe.
¿De dónde viene?
San Jose.
San Jose, California. Okay, all right.
She's one of the top girls in Pro Wrestling Revolution up there in San Jose, and she's out here to challenge La Tóxica. So it's gonna be a good match. And not only that, both of our champions have their hands full, because Maya's super talented upcoming star. I believe she's like 18 years old.
Wow.
She's making a name for herself all across the United States. And honestly, Everly will have her hands full with her. So it'll be Everly versus Maya on Saturday, and Charisma versus Zyra. So it's going to be a packed show. Both shows are packed. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. And again, dude, get your tickets ahead of time. You want those front row tickets. You want to be up front in living color ahí. So, yeah, agarren sus boletos con tiempo, por favor. Porque si no, va a ser como el compa Cortés, renegando porque está atrás de la bocina.
Look at this, boy. I didn't even know that she had never been booked in SoCal. I can't wait to see her. So there you go. You'll see Charisma first time in SoCal.
Oh, check out the picture.
Oh, no, Louis is our boy. So that's how, this is not your house. This is your familia.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I see all the families here. I see you guys as family. That's why I try to bring you guys the best of the best, and both days are be stacked.
Yeah. No, and again, hey, Luis, me too. A big shout out to Everly Rivera, and again, my apologies. She me regañó, me la hizo de tos porque I wasn't there for her interview. I apologize. It wasn't enough. Hopefully we could do something again, Bandido.
Yeah, definitely. Whenever she has the time, she's more than welcome. But Superboy, she will be doing commentary February 18 in Los Angeles. Ahí va a estar un lado.
Wow, vas a conmigo.
Habla contigo.
Ahora sí, shot to the heart.
But she was a little like, well, I would like to wrestle. I go, yeah, but I can't give LA everything.
Yeah.
We gotta give them little bits, but pieces. But I gotta tell you one thing, Superboy.
Tell me.
And this is one thing you guys cannot forget. Everly has a bounty on her.
That's true.
So just keep that in mind.
That's true. And it could be anywhere, anytime. Even if she's not wrestling, Bandido.
If she's at NTL event, she's the champion, right? So that's what I'm saying. So don't feel like you're getting cheated. You're not, because Everly will be there. The champ will be there. And the only thing is we gave her the afternoon off, but not really, because she's charging me more expensive to sit by Superboy and do commentary.
She's probably saying, do I have to sit next to him? Yes, you do.
She's a really great person, honestly.
Yeah, she is.
So she's gonna be there live in person in LA. Shot to the Heart 2. And dude, and not only that, Superboy, March. I get so excited what's going on, Superboy. March is another fucking super show coming in March. I can't wait. We just everything's just getting booked so fast and so strong, Superboy.
And you know what I love? You know what I love, Bandido, is that you're keeping your promise. Every show is gonna be better and better and better. And we just got the first shot, the first experience with Night of La Victoria. It was over the top. And just looking at the flyers for February for the 17 and the 18, dude, you cannot beat that. And again, for all those lucha libre hardcore fans, para todos aquellos luchadores de Hueso Colorado, se presenta de la familia Alvarado, de los brazos, Robin Alvarado va a estar presente el 17 y el 18. El 18 allí en el 324 North McDowell, ahí en el Boys and Girls Club, del este de Los Ángeles, ahí por la César Chávez y la McDowell. Va a estar presente Robin Alvarado nuevamente, directamente desde México, mi querido Bandido, de la dinastía de los brazos.
Los brazos. Mi Superboy, big shout out to the wrestling enthusiast. He said, Luis Rosales, this is a good profile pic. Shout out to the wrestling enthusiast for taking the picture. Also, saludos, amigos. The show was awesome. Black Swan was the most popular. Soy Raúl. I believe this is Raúl Alice. Saludos a Raúl. Another big fan. Ese señor me cae bien, Raúl, porque va cada evento con su jefecito, su papá. Great people.
Sí, un abrazote para Raúl y para su jefecito. Y también que no se nos olvide, mi querido Bandido, el camarógrafo, que es muy importante. Me cae ese man y se vuela la barda. He's a one-man show, mi querido Bandido. A one-man show, la neta.
Manny, I can't say enough, Superboy. I called on Sunday. Le digo, ¿cómo andamos, Manny? Yo acabo de llegar, fui a grabar un comercial. He had another job on Sunday morning. Y ando hasta la... Digo, ¿sabes qué, Manny? Honestamente, me habías hablado, te había ayudado a cargar las petacas, ¿no?
Sí. ¿Qué pasó, Bandido? Como que las petacas. ¡Cálmate, Bandido!
Y le digo, Manny, I feel you, Manny. And I was tired, so I was tired Sunday. And I go, fuck, do I really want to do this back to back? Y le digo, Manny, yeah, Joe, I was thinking about the same shit, but fuck it, we'll do it.
No, and I gotta give him a big prop, man. He was like right in front of the Black Swan and her performance. I think you could see it on the feeds that they've been posting up on Instagram and on Facebook. You know, her dance around the ring and inside the ring, and Manny just got the perfect camera angles for Black Swan.
And that's the thing, Superboy. Before the shows, I have a quick meeting with everyone. Even with you, Superboy, I tell you, hey, we did this. Y Superboy, mira, I was in such a hurry on Saturday, Superboy, que se me olvidó the sponsor list. Para que veas, right behind me the printer, mira.
Not only that, llevamos a empezar, and all of a sudden I turn to the right, and I see Joe Jr. running with the bell. I couldn't even remember bringing the bell. And he was just running and going, the bell.
No, Superboy, is that what you do, Superboy? My work never ends, Superboy. And that Saturday, I was finishing up doing the final touches with the sponsors y todo. Y I grabbed it y se me olvidó de eso. And that's why, it was on the fly. I have a little meeting with you. I have a little meeting with the crew. I have a meeting with Transplants. And then I have a meeting with Manny. I do like 10 meetings before the show.
Yeah.
And honestly, the meeting with Manny, they're always the good ones that I tell him what I would like to see. And I really don't have to tell him anything because he tells me, hey, Joe, we're going to do this. Perfect. we're good.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, we have a good crew. What we are doing, we have 2 new interns that are going to be our future students. We are also looking for more interns that want to help work behind the scenes, help Manny out. You know, the school, we're pushing for it to start March, early April. And this is all the kids that want to be part of school. This is how you start paying your dues. You have to learn the behind the scenes of the shows. You have to learn this. This is part of your training. If you do not learn how to set up a ring, you're not being trained right.
Exactly right.
Superboy, we will see you next week, Superboy, and we'll have another fun show. I'm thinking we'll probably have someone on the show next week. I'm not sure yet. I think we should bring in someone from Nat Victoria, because that was such a badass show. You know, we have to have someone from that show.
Most definitely, yeah, definitely, and you know, whoever you decide to bring to the show, that'll be awesome, because you know there's plenty of women to choose from. So anyone you choose, it'll be awesome.
Ya dijo mi Superboy. Ahí nos vemos. Saludos a todos. Louis, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you, Louis, Tony, Abraham Jimenez. We'll see you in LA. Wrestle Chick, I appreciate you. Everyone, thank you all. And if I forget someone, it's not because I don't think about you. It's just so many people that I'm very grateful for. Thank you.
Everybody in general, thank you very much on my behalf. Also, Joe, man, you always do an awesome job, and you know, you cannot split into 2, so there's only one Bandido, and you know, I thank you for that. And I'll see you next Tuesday.
No, and so wait, another guy. And I almost forgot about this guy, but I can't forget about this guy. And I had to take the time. Is Rojito. Rojito, he's always right there. He had to take off early. But Rojito, dude, that's one of my pillars right there. Gracias, Rojito. Te dejo todo el jale que me alivianas.
Sí, un saludote para Rojito y para Rojo Clothing. Y you cannot forget my boy David, because David goes over the top. David
and Ray. And like I said, the new 2 members, Gio and DJ and Wrestle Chick. You know, I say that the team's growing, Superboy, so it's hard to try to get everyone in there, but they all know we appreciate them.
Efectivamente.
All right, good night, Superboy. Good night, everyone.
All right, good night to everybody else, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
You got it.